What's up guys, this is Astranox. It's time for the showcase of double Cidds in World Arena. I'm fighting players in Master, then Challenger, and finally Champion. I reached Champion. So this combo, I've been using this combo for a long time guys. I even have it on Arena Defense with Straz and Closer Charles. Been in Champion for many months using that Arena Defense. So the way I have these hero builds, right? Assassin Cidd in a perfect world would be on Speed Penetration set. He's on Portrait of the Saviors. You can see my stats are pretty crazy. That's a problem with running heroes like that. You need a lot of gear, a lot of speed gear. 10 speed imprint on Green Cidd, a very nice 15 skill ups on both heroes. I have him on Speed Penetration set. Hits quite hard with the amount of speed he has. More damage because when you have more speed, it's another multiplier that you can deal more damage. He's on Wind Rider, so you got the passive attack increase plus more attack. When you defeat someone, you get stealth, good survivability increase because of that. So these double Cidds, I use them in different team compositions. In this first battle, I have Assassin Cidd that opens up. He has what, 293 speed. He has a base speed of 128. I'm using Green Cidd Imprint, so it's 10 speed more, so he's over 300 speed, and it's really good to outspeed the enemy. You know, when you're working with 128 base speed, it's pretty strong, it's pretty good, but you need a lot of offensive stats on a hero like that. The good thing, the strength of these heroes, the combo of these two heroes, they are single target attackers, and you can really take out heroes one by one in order of priority. Biggest threat will go down first, and you have Assassin Cidd opening on someone, and then you have Green Cidd taking out the target, right? Then he gets an extra turn, and then you might be able to take out someone or soften up the second target. And these two heroes can get a lot of turns over the enemy. That's another cool thing about it. They both can land Defense Break, so if you're able to land Defense Break, it's going to deal so much more damage. You're going to be able to deal so much more damage against targets with Defense Break. And Penetration set, you know, I really wish I had it on Assassin Cidd, but to get like the amount of speed, offensive stats, crit damage, attack, even effectiveness, it's another stat that you can put to good use, because you push back combativeness with skill 3, 50% CR pushback, and you got the silence debuff, which is so strong, and then you can remove I believe it's 10 souls from the enemy. So, Assassin Cidd, his AI is actually good too. He will attack the hero that has the highest combat readiness. And then my Green Cidd, the AI will just attack that target. Which, with Closer Charles, if you bring a target at 30% HP or less, it will give the CR push of Closer Charles. Then he gets his turn, even if he's built slow. Attacks everyone, attack buff, combat readiness for the whole team. You can do some pretty crazy stuff with that. And Fairy Tail Tenebria, I really like to use her. I mean, so much like control, so deadly. Mage with the Guild's Ancient Book. And I like to pick like two mages, you know, herself plus like Challenger Domino, let's say. And then I could have my 20 souls for Pavo. I could have my 20 souls for the Soul Burn of Assassin Cidd, and then the Soul Burn of Green Cidd. And if they both have the Soul Burn, it's a lot of damage. Like, you're going to be able to take out most heroes in the game. And it's quite dangerous. It's quite dangerous because if you take out the right heroes, then the enemy will be heavily crippled. Now, of course, Apocalypse Ravi is very popular in the meta, and I mean, like, so many games against Apocalypse Ravi, it is ridiculous. But I decide to ban her sometimes, or I ban a hero like F.O.O.L and Cecilia, so I'm able to more easily take out their heroes one by one. But you can see the damage, like, it is not quite enough sometimes. So you need a lot of gear for these heroes, like an insane amount of gear. And then you might not have enough single target damage even to take out some of the meta hero, really annoying hero, like a hero that's built like Apocalypse Ravi with so much health and defense, and then she might be on counter set. She's gonna be hard to take out, especially if there's someone with a knight with Aureus in the team. It's definitely rough. It's definitely rough. But that's not a combo that I like to bring in every battle, right? You have to pick your battles. I pick Green Cidd near the end. I don't want them to see that I have Pavel plus Green Cidd. They're just gonna like double up on fire units at the end, it's gonna be a bad time for me. So I last pick him. And if they decide to double up on fire or something like that, I will have to take out one of those fire heroes. It's just going to be too much to deal with, right? The good thing is that there's the 10 speed imprint from Green Cidd, affecting the rest of the team beside himself. So more chance for you to go first. And if you're fighting a speed team, that can definitely work well, because you're going to have a better chance to outspeed the enemy. And single target damage dealers will be dealing more damage to one hero, right? More single target damage, more so than if you have a hero that attacks everyone. Not only you're increasing your chance to receive a counter attack to your face, triggering Elbrus and stuff like that, but you're gonna deal less damage per target. But using single target heroes, you're not gonna be triggering mechanism like, Elena, triggering her heal, team-wide heal, CR pushed, and then she follow up with her skill 3, which puts invincibility on their whole team, which is really dangerous. Triggering all sorts of counter attacks, and that can be real nasty. It can go real bad real quick. So using single target heroes when you're going for like a speed, offense play style, speed single target burst, it is quite effective. It's a lot of damage, but there's going to be some weaknesses. Of course, Green Cidd, there's like a fire hero or 2 fire heroes going to be bad if they have evasion-based heroes. Like I ban all the time Green Violet because he's so dangerous. So that's my pre-ban all the time. I just don't want to deal with him. I can deal with Bellion, right? I don't need to necessarily need my souls. Sometimes players pick Apocalypse Ravi, Bellion. I mean, sometimes, like all the time, right? All the time Apocalypse Ravi is there. So I'm able to... I leave her sort of like near the end because she's not going to have that much speed. Most of them are built on counter. They need to build her with some bulk, right? Like if she's built too squishy, she's just going to go down, and like what's the point? But together, they are able to really, like, almost in all cases, they're able to take out that one really deadly hero. And then you're going to want to take out the hero that's about to go. So in a lot of cases, it's going to be, what's her name? Commander Lilius, or ML Lilius, right? She's just like all over the meta as well. First pick so many times. Then it's a follow-up with like Apocalypse Ravi, Bellion. It's just like a duo or trio that I see so often. It's ridiculous. Even if Bellion is there, I don't need my souls necessarily. It is good to have souls because you're going to be dealing much more damage with the soul burn. But, if I have to pick between, let's say, a Bellion or a F.O.O.L and Cecilia, I'm going to be banning the F.O.O.L and Cecilia. So it's make it much easier for me to, take out their heroes. She's just boosting this ability by so much. Aureus plus Barry is ridiculous, plus the skill nullifier after. It really disrupts your stuff. And then she deals damage, of course, like quite a few things you have to worry about. But, these heroes, they do have weakness, because if the enemy is too thick, if they're built slow on counter and they are really tanky with Aureus, especially like Adamant Shield, if they get defense buff on themselves, it's going to be a rough time. If they have revive, like there's definitely some weaknesses. So I reached champion with another game. I wasn't running the double Cidd combo. I get one of them banned in so many different games, especially Assassin Cidd gets banned often, especially if I'm fighting a team that has this going for speed. They're trying to open with a speed team. But yeah, I really like the combo. It's been effective. Even in Guild War, you can use it to you can put it to good use. Anyways, let us know what you guys think about all that in the comment section. That's it for this one. I'm Astranox. Good luck with all you do. Peace out for now.